Hello everyone. So I'm going to film my room today, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like from the outside going into the room, the hallway, and I just got everything painted white. So this isn't in my room, but it actually has all my fabrics in it. It doesn't fit because I did want to put it in my room. We recently changed all the tiling in the house, so I got to rearrange my room just a little bit, but I did want to put this piece of furniture in there, but it doesn't fit, so it's staying here. Um, it's fine with me being here, but I don't know. I wanted it in there, but it just happened to be that I wanted to declutter my room of furniture, but didn't happen. Like all the same furniture is in here, nothing new. But I'm just gonna, sorry about the wobbling, you guys. So as you come in, I'll give you a pan of my room. I like when they show the room first because you have a better understanding of, where everything is. I'm wondering if this is, yeah, okay, that's the farthest it'll go. So panning my room, this is a door. You walk in and you have this piece of furniture here in front of you. It was all kind of like a wall unit. And pretty much this piece of furniture was on this side of the wall that I'll show you now. And everything else is pretty much the same except for these pieces of furniture changed position and my desk. My desk was always here, but my chair was on the other side. So I wasn't getting that much light from the window, which is directly in front, and I don't really have that much light in this room. It's not a bright room, and you can probably notice that it's a bit, it's a bit yellowy. So coming around, so we have another wall here. Coming around, there's the window, and then there's the wall here where I have bookcases and my sewing table and another bookcase, and then we're back to the door. So this is actually better for me because I can just turn my chair right around and put the sewing machine on that table there. So that kind of worked out good for me instead. Instead, when the chair was on the other side, when the desk was turned around and it was on the other side, I didn't really have, I'd have to get up and go to this table here, which was in another spot. So, and then underneath the window here, I have these IKEA pieces with a piece of board on top to create a little shelf. And I have that big antique drawer full of paper ephemera, which I have to kind of clean out because I don't like it that it's in front of the window and it's hard to open. Sometimes my sister's right outside there having coffee, and I'd like to chit chat with her when I'm in this room, and I can't because everything's in front of the window. So that's my top priority of wanting to move these pieces here. Don't know where, but they will be moved because I want to keep the window free. And there's my little puppy who just came in. She sleeps under the table. She loves sleeping underneath things. And she's camera shy. Every time I have this camera in my hands, she just runs. So we'll start here in these drawers. In here, actually, I have all my, paper stuff, envelopes and book pages and stickers and things that I've already made, ATC backgrounds and envelopes and things like that. There's just, a whole load of stuff here that I can use when I'm, journaling. And this is actually another box that I have to still put away. There's some images and things like that. I was working on this stuff before, so I use always something too. I even have tags here that I have to put away because I was crafting with my two nieces the other day. So we were having fun with them. And yeah, because of the shutters, not like a lot of light comes in. That's a mannequin that I want to finish, and it's on top of another mannequin. And here I have ribbons way on top, and then flowers and yarn and fabrics, and probably fabrics underneath. And in here instead I have this basket, this laundry basket, which is full of images that I have already cut out and are which to be cut out. And I even have, you know, big binders in there which are holding all these images. And that's another thing that I want to, because I have too much of it. I don't need it all. So yeah, that's another thing that I want to clean up. So what I did here was I have these two bookcases which are the same size and everything. They're exactly the same. And what I did was I divided them. Here I have all the paper stuff now. And on the other one I have everything that has to do with sewing, even my sewing machines. So looking up here, there's just, I really haven't organized really good everything, but I'm getting there. So in this basket, I think I have laces in that basket, which shouldn't be there, but I just put it there for now. I have to find room in the cupboard for this other basket of laces. And those two boxes are on top are also fabrics. One of them is, you know, a box where when I find little pieces of fabric and things like that, I stick it in there and then I organize it. Here instead I have, you know, books, dictionaries, and things that, you know, you use for journaling, children's books, and an old encyclopedia set. Down here I have those three little boxes are all paper ephemera, you know, things that I've made, paper flowers and, you know, paper tickets and all these little tags and things like that. Anything that's small enough to fit in there naturally. And then underneath I have these plastic shoe boxes, which in one I have napkins, another one I have all different types of invitations that somebody gave to me, this whole album of sampler. They were samplers for invitations, wedding invitations. So that's full of those, because then I took them all apart. Another one I have cutouts and paper and things like that. There's, you know, one of them is designer paper that's all cut up in small pieces. I think in that shoebox I have various types of, oh, what do you call them? Tissue papers. And then underneath I have these other two boxes, which are also have to be taken care of as well. So there is still a lot of things that I do want to take care of because of being in a hurry to get everything, you know, taken care of and everything. And then those are all my magazines and things like that. So yeah. Then in here, there's all different types of, you know, odds and ends that people have given me that I have that, you know, I want to use in my art. Even Christmas lights. Look at that. Look, an old pair of plumber gloves. The plumber was wearing these and I thought they were really cool. And I would like to kind of maybe fill them up with something and use them on a canvas. I just thought they were cool. I don't know why I saved them. I saved too much junk. This is another drawer that has, you know, all those different types of dumb things that can go into canvases one day. And, you know, those canvases that are... These are all game pieces, bingo, letter, yeah, game pieces, puzzle pieces, and other types of stuff. In this one is another drawer where I have, you know, all different types of junk. This came from a hairband that I had, it broke. This was from a shampoo bottle that I think will look really cool onto something. And then there's probably belts in here and really shiny buckle stuff. Yeah, this is another thing that I take off of jeans and things like that from my kids. I always strip their clothes, like the ones that are ripped that I can't do anything with anymore, especially jeans. They're all cut up into pieces, and then any kind of tags and things that are attached to them, I take them off. And like this is really cool. This would be really cool on top of a thing. It's a name brand, Fruta, which means fruit. And actually there's an apple there. So that would be really cool to use on something like that. Okay, and this one here, these two boxes instead are all for jelly printing. So I have everything in here that, you know, anything I find or anything that I've bought to use, except for stencils. It's all texture stuff. In here are, these are the only things that I have separated. They're all my silks and magicals and primary colors and things like that. I have to go through there because there's a lot that are empty. In here I have nail foils. Like, this is pretty empty. glitter and things. This is another, you know, mix and match drawer that I just have junk in. That's just, you know, waiting to be used. A lot of people know that I collect old jewelry and things like that, so I get a lot of that. This instead is kind of like my tool drawer. It's got tools in it. This is another one that I always have this little thing ready to take with me on fairs and things like that. It has, you know, lengths in it, scissors, tape, whatever I would need at a craft fair to set up my thing is all in here. And this is another one that just has, you know, miscellaneous stuff, discs from computers and things like that I'm going to use in my art. Even picture frames that are really cool. Yeah. Okay, and then beside it, I have this piece of furniture. This was, my husband owns a store, a ceramic store. Well, tiling and bathrooms. And this used to be to put, I think it was for faucets. Yeah, it was for faucets. So it had a faucet on each shelf to show people. And it even, on the other side, there's the shelves again. But what I did, instead of putting shelves this time on the other side, so these are all paints all the way down. And then on the other side, I really liked what I did here, but I don't think I can get it out. So on the other side, I kind of closed it off here with wood on each side so that I could stick long things. Like I have long pieces of wood. I have the cardboard boxes, the round ones to put posters in and things like that. So in behind there, I have those put. Okay, so where should we go to now? We'll go on this side and then turn around to the other side. So this is another piece of furniture that I got from a used store. And I think this piece was in a jewelry shop. And I say that because I did see something very similar to it in a jewelry shop. So, and in here, that one won't open. Let me see. I have problems with opening that one. It was not because they were painted, because I cleaned everything with wax. I rubbed wax and they open and close now really good. So I got envelopes in this one. I used to have tags on them. In here I have stickers. Yep, they're all stickers and bling. Some cards. Foam. Everything that has to do with foam flowers, foam butterflies, texture foam. I even have pieces of yoga mat stuff here. Even foam tape. And here I have everything to do with chipboard. And this is a miscellaneous, actually. What happened to the cards? You guys are going in your place there. So yeah, it's miscellaneous. There's cards in here though, so I'm putting the other ones. And I think I got little journals that I have done in the past that I don't know what to do with. Okay. This is all, there's a bit of raffia in here, but it's mostly all wire. Anything to do with wire. And the last one is flowers. Yeah, so I still have to fix this drawer up and another drawer that are full of flowers. And then the box I showed you up there, that I have to, you know, go through everything. Oh, time is never enough, you guys. Time is never enough. Look at this. It ended up staying here and I never fixed it up for the video. So I'll just, sorry you guys. I'll just put this on my desk for now. Okay. So the other side here, I have a little cart. And this holds my spray paints, my dimensional paints, and the deco art little ones here. I can't remember what they're called. Oh dear, I can't remember what they're called. So yeah, those are all there. And on the bottom, yeah, like I said, I have dimensional paints there. And then in here, Miscellaneous, and that should go in the bottom there with the other miscellaneous stuff. There's some bags, the thing for the air conditioner, which doesn't work, unfortunately, because it's really hot today, boy, and it's muggy. I hope it's going to rain. Here I have some beads, and as you can see, some paints that have to be put away, but for the most part, it's a bead drawer. Very small part of my beads, because I have most of my beads somewhere else. Buttons, very little part of the buttons, because I have most of my buttons in another drawer. I'll watch this video before I post it because I think it's going to be too jiggly. These are all different types of fabric bags and paper bags. Okay. These are all, whatchamacallit, tissue papers and pattern papers. And then on the bottom two drawers, there's other flowers. Use this opening those up. So on the piece of furniture, I still haven't taken care of here, but I do have some things that I want to keep here, like that beautiful thing from Rita Marie. There's the thing from Victor that I have right now closed in plastic because, like I said, there was renovations. So whatever I could close up in plastic, I did because of the dust that was going around. So here is actually really to be taken care of. I'm not, these things aren't going to be here all the time. I have to clean it up. And here this was already a shelf unit that was already in this room, and it's more or less all the same. I have, up to, let's see, paper rolls. One thing there you see with jeans, and those are all jean pockets that I've taken apart. Tags, feathers, tea lights, art tags, plastic and styrofoam balls. In that box there, I'm not sure what was in there. I think it's empty. I'm not sure what's in there. I think I have recycled plastic in there. Wool fibers. Don't know. It says cotton scraps, but I don't think there are cotton scraps in there. Cotton thread. My little Xyron. And this is another spot here where I keep, what are these things called? Distress inks, my pan pastels, the waxy stuff, and this one here is full of wax stuff as well too. And you, my darling, are going to go over here. Yeah, like I said, I still have to take care of lots of stuff. What else do I have? This container here has all ATCs. These are beautiful wood stamps. More wood stamps, and these are alphabet stamps. Reminds me of Rita Marie and Callie, because I did this for a challenge. Callie did a jar back then, and Rita Marie did this little doll with a cork. So I did a jar done my way, and then the little cork. There's my hubby. And in here, these are all embossing powders. One is white, one is transparent, and then I have my embossing pads in here. And here I have other embossing powders. Here I have washi tapes. I think I just have the 2 drawers of washi tapes. That's all I have. Thank goodness. In here I have stickles and other types of, this should be going in the embossing drawer. And then in here I have all my alcohol inks. And here I have, what was that? Marking tools. In fact, I still have these 2 that have to go back into that, those boxes that I showed you where I keep everything for jelly printing. This is one of those things that I bought at IKEA, and I think I want to buy another one because it's really good to organize paper. I don't really have it really good organized right now, because like I keep on repeating that, I'm still under the process of taking care of everything. And there's boxes there. canvas that I did. In here I have my gelatos. And in behind I have a couple of more boxes, beads, and my radio. Okay, now going down here instead, I kind of made this shelf myself. They use these type of things here when my husband receives those pallets full of ceramic. Sometimes it's not a full pallet. So what they do is these are actually spacers to fill up the space that's empty, to not let the, you know, ceramic move around, the tiles move around. So I'm supposed to get another 3 of these. I've asked them for another 3 because I still want to continue another shelf on top here. And it was really good to use. I have them down at the bottom, full of books on both sides. Let me see if I can get farther away. So that way you can get a better look at it. So I have one on this side and on that side, and then the shelf on top. And then the second row of shelves are actually wine boxes. And those are actually even filled as well too. I use up the space that I can. Underneath I have all my Sizzix dies. And on top I have my Sizzix machine. So I can cut right here if I wanted to. And then this is almost all my stamps. I don't own a lot of stamps, but enough. Like they're enough. Cookbooks that I still have to take care of. And then here's another cart full of my mixed media stuff, you know, anything that has to do with, there's even down there my Prisma colors, I think, but for the rest of it's all glues, gesso, modeling paste, anything to do with waxes and things like that. Then this is the piece of furniture that I painted. I even painted that. That was all brown too, that one there. And this one I painted all white. But as you could see, the sides are darker than the rest of it. And the only reason why is because I was running out of paint. I had no intentions. I bought so much paint. It's not funny. So what I did was when I painted this white, I kind of rubbed it with a gray because I didn't want it stark white. And because I was running out of paint, it wasn't covering up very well. I would have had to buy more paint to give it a good coverage. So what I did was I smeared the gray paint on top. Here instead, I painted it gray with this gray here, and then I smeared it with the rest of the white paint that I had. So it's 2 different colors, but I don't mind it. So in here I have fabrics, all different types of fabrics. Like floral prints and, what's that say? Sheer fabric. Ivory satin, all these different types of things here. And you know, for the most part, they're things that were given to me, fabrics that were given to me. Those type of fabrics I hardly ever buy. I buy cotton fabrics for quilting, yeah. Now here, oh, it's a mixture of stuff. There's clay tiles, there's butterflies, there's paper feathers, there's these type of things here that I've made with paper clay or with or even with, you know, normal pouring clay. All these little things here. And then in here are all my beads. Back there I have other beads and, you know, whatever you need. Safety pins. What else do I have in there? Keys, gold charms, you know, the pins to do jewelry and things like that. Little rings, jump rings. And in here instead I have, oh, let's see. Oh, these type of things here, which are really cool. Tapestry nails. I have them in all different sizes. Pins. Bunch of junk too. Just junky junk. Okay, and then drawers I have. Oh dear, they're going to be hard to open up with one hand. In here I have other fabrics and laces, boxes and fabrics and everything. Right now I'm organizing them like this so it's easier for me to find things. And then here on top I just have decorative stuff. It's a little Callie's nest. Oh, how much I think about her all the time. But you know what, you guys, I can't watch her videos. I just, you know, I can't. It's like I can't I can't even look at pictures of my mom. So I feel the same way. These boxes instead, these were with, these are oldies from my husband's store, and they have, you know, catalogs in them. And they're really cool because they're nice, sturdy boxes. But I would like to decorate them more, you know, a unified color. And I have so much stuff in here. It's all paper related stuff. So, you know, cards and things like that. And in the back, I just have, you know, various stuff hidden in behind. More paper stuff. This is my jelly plate. I keep it up here nice and safe. More paper. More paper. And more paper. But it's a cool way to keep them organized. And like I said, I would like to paint them more of a, you know, a one color thing to make it look neater. And the nice thing about this piece of furniture is, like I said in my video yesterday, it was like a kind of dinette set. It would be, there was a table that went with this, and it would be like, you know, your little dining room beside the kitchen, a dinette kitchen. It wasn't their formal living room. And this opens up here like this. So that shelf up here I added, but the television would go here on this shelf, and here you could use it as a bar. And that's what they would use it for. And in here I have all my stencils. I have paper packs. And this is all the paper that I own. I haven't bought any more for years because I don't really use a lot of it. So, you know, why buy things that you're not going to be using? I love paper. Like I have lots of, what I have lots of is Tilda papers. That's what I have lots of. I have different albums of that. But like, it was a time where I was buying more paper than usual, but now, no, I'm not buying it anymore. Drawers, I probably just have junk. And this one here is another drawer full of things that I need to, like I have baby powder there to use to do gesso. I have sand, I have alcohol, I have spray paints. I have wallpaper glue, all that type of stuff. I have sandpaper. And then I have things that I should be one day, you know, upcycling. There's a globe there that I want to upcycle. Then in here is all my journals, more journals, just some boxes and things. And up there, there's other boxes. Like I said, it's still to be... I was in such a hurry, you guys, to get this over with because I was so sick and tired. 4 months had gone by, and I just needed to, you know, and I have to do it pretty much in the whole house, even in my kitchen cupboards. I want to one day organize them better. And there's just more stuff here. There's, you know, plastic boxes in behind there. I'm not going to go through everything because it would take hours. There's my old grater that I use. It's even dirty because I used it for wax the last time. And just more stuff. It's junk stuff that, you know, be nice to get rid of, but I don't know how to throw things away. That's why I have so much stuff. In here I have more fabric that wouldn't fit in the cupboard. I even have, you know, an old hat box that's full of little fabrics as well too. More fabrics, 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 and fabrics. And these fabrics here, they're all divided by color. So that way, Dottie, can you move, sweetie? Thank you. And then on top is where I have the big box stuff. Like I have batting, I think you guys call it. Big ivory fabrics are written up there. And now those two boxes are probably all cushions. Up there, there's recycled stuff, and you know that box up on top, the plastic one, has quilts that are ready to be quilted. And then coming around here where my desk is, I have this other piece. This was my sister's. It's just, you know, all full of drawers, and I have various stuff in here, crocodile and things like that, extras. In here I have my watercolor stuff and foiling. In here I have more little wooden stamps. I forgot about these. more. Actually, no, this is the watercoloring drawer. See, that one was in the wrong one. And I have to move this drawer because my grandson the other night opened up this one. No, the bottom one. And he loves these punches. So we've been playing with the punches. Right there. And then my desk. And in my drawers, I'm not even going to bother showing them to you. Like in the bottom there, I have tapes and saran wrap and wax paper and things like that. The essentials that you need in a desk, you know, baby wipes and things like that. And then here I have the sewing table with all my sewing essentials, all my rulers, and my cutting mat. And this, I showed a video on it yesterday, a short little video. And just stuff, you know. And as you can see, I have everybody's art all over the place. Even Anne-Marie there. Look at Annie. I have to fix that. And this is where I keep all my quilting books. Joey, say hello.
Hello.
My son Joey. Here. Joey is going to mail a pack out for me. There's money.
Then you need it.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And here is all my quilting books. Quilting books. More quilting books. Sewing machine. Sewing machine. Sewing stuff. And then down here is other types of encyclopedias that I have. Like that one there is a Singer, which is very useful when I need to know something. That's more of an artsy type of stuff, you know, all different types of, you know, things that you can do. And that one's more of a decorative encyclopedia. And these things I collected, oh my goodness, for years, because they're big encyclopedias, you know. They would come out weekly, I think. Sometimes I think even one of them was a monthly thing. So it was once a month, go and grab whatever came out. And then here I have a ladder that, you know, I'm going to be hanging stuff on with the light. And then we're back to my door again. So I'll just give you another pan. I don't know if you can hear my nephew talking outside. So yeah, there's lots of things that I have to still take care of and, you know, organize better. But I will do that with time. So that's my room, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope it wasn't too long and too jiggly, especially. So, and if there's anything that I missed that you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer you through the comments and let you know, whatever you want to know. So have a great day, everybody, and until the next time. Bye.